Man, Get Rich or Die Trying, old school at noon.
Say it again.
Get Rich or Die Trying is old school at noon.
Old school at noon?
Mm-hmm. Something that should be played during old school.
Oh, really though?
It's 10 years ago. Like like just listening to what's happening in music culture, like, to make something new. And the culture's like, yeah, we know what you've done, but what have you done for me lately?
Right.
Is there any fear with being in competition with yourself, or how since we got this device, everybody's a critic and everybody can say something?
Yeah, they're fine for them to say it. But, I got the calls as soon as I said that. I got a text from M that he had already spoke to Dre, and then Dre is in there, and he got some crazy stuff for me to go hear. So I'm going to, this is my process. Like, I'll go make something, like what I can find out, the best music I can get my hands on, and then when I feel real good about it, I bring it to put pressure on Dre to offer me something.
Yeah.
Because he'll have something, or he's always has.
Because you sat with Dre before and taken Dre beats, right?
Yes, there'll be songs, he'll be playing it, it's his voice on the record, he'll go click, take that off here. It's just gonna be good. Watch.
What records do we know that you was like, Dre, I need that, or he was?
You know what I did? I came in. How We Do was like Dre did that one. We did. He had a record. I wanted it bad too. Ended up getting it. T.I. ended up getting the record later because it was with the Can I Make It Dope with the Aaliyah sample.
Damn.
And then,
I don't know the song, but I know the sample. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had man, the production on it was crazy. But like Dre, he always have something in the studio that he's playing that he's excited about. That when he press play, he watches everybody else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And see if they enjoy themselves immediately. And then when that record gets dated to him, because it's there, but it's not the thing that he just made, I show up for it.
Hey man, I've been in with Dre and I'm like, man, this is it.
Yeah, no,
this is the song right here.
Yeah, no, he makes them all the time.
Yeah,
but they'll be there until he's comfortable with. Like Dre shot whole movies and didn't put them out, like whole feature films, and just was like, I don't know. All right, cool. Now let's not do it.
And you're like, man, let me have that movie.
Yeah. They'll do it. He's done it since they did the deal with Beats over Apple.
How's your relationship with M now? Do y'all talk much?
Yeah, a lot more texting because I'm moving a lot now. Like I'm not.
M don't want to do what you're doing as far as like you never talk to M about going out on tour, or at one point when we saw the Super Bowl, we were like, that's the world tour.
Now look, because of the Super Bowl, I got an inquiry about the World Cup.
Oh.
And they had a budget of $9 million for it.
Wait, how much?
$9 million.
$9 million.
Yeah. So they was gonna give. I would have took one big.
Right.
Then the other 8 would have been for him, and then there was the. It's still for a one-off. I'm just saying, if you would do a one-off show, maybe you would do the biggest live sporting event in the world.
Did you talk to M about it?
Yeah, I called, talked to Paul and everybody around him.
They killed it on the Vine?
Well, yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna move.
So it didn't even get to M.
Not with Paul.
With Paul Rosenberg.
Yeah.
And Paul no.
Yeah, like he's not gonna do that. 50, but everything else, like I wanna bring. I'm gonna bring his 8 Mile to television.
Oh. Yeah, does he know that?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
How far along in the process are you guys of that?
We're in motion.
Yeah. Really? So 8 Mile, the TV show.
Yeah.
That's
series.
Dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
How do you feel about just like social media and how some cats are just like, like even how you really changed the game also. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point, everybody needed to be on these major labels.
Yeah, it's exciting.
But then when you came in, it was like everybody kind of looked your way because you had revolutionized or just changed the mixtape game.
Yeah, it allows them to build consistency. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think consistency is the key to all success. Like, if you can shoot the ball, you're going to be fine.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and everything else that we're seeing around us. So I'm like, when we approach it and you see a guy's able to create a portfolio of material that you can be impressed by it, your phone is shooting HD footage. If you record it on your laptop right there, like you got the production from everybody else's production instrumentals out there. Mm-hmm. So the work would just get done really with basic things that are around you.
Do you feel like it's easier?
Yeah, a lot easier. Because for me, big, like, the stuff that I had to do, I had to trick the bootleggers into thinking that this is something worth selling, like the steal.
Mm-hmm.
So they, like, when I did the artwork, packaging, all of this stuff, and put it out, now it becomes a standard. Like, they don't even realize that my campaign, the presentation for Get Rich or Die Trying is why the artist is handing you the mixtape. Is why, like, it's what changed in our culture. The mixtape had been there, but it was the DJ creating a compilation of material.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It was never one person focusing and creating a record in song, like doing freestyles or doing material in song format.
Now, what about any beefs going on right now that we need to jump
I'm
onto?
not paying attention to none of them. Oh, no more puffy juice. No more puffy juice.
Oh, really?
And, just different things that's not really beef though. That's just competitive. energy,
Competitiveness.
All right. So you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really rock with him
okay.
like that.
Damn. All right. I didn't know what that meant.
Okay.
Then. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll come back to it.
Is it different when you get up and say, man, I gotta go get mine, as opposed to like when I started radio, right? It was me and a guy by the name of Humpty.
Yeah.
And that only lasted for like 2-3 weeks. They had a different vision. I didn't know radio.
Right.
But I'm so glad in my career that I didn't have an and. I've had Big Boy's Neighborhood, but I didn't have the Big Boy and Liz show. The Big Boy and, because then it's we got different hustles, different grinds, lifestyles are different. At some point you can like grow apart or fade away, or you want to start a different life, a different family. So are you good now that you say, I don't have that or?
Well, you know what? It does feel good to have it be a singular focus, because even with multiple things running,
Right, yeah, definitely.
it does feel like it feels better to do that, because I know I'm not gonna not go left on me.
Right.
I
You're
know,
going to show up.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then the other.
You're not going to be dissing yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, wait, what did I put out on social media about me?
Yeah, like, Big, you go, because this is the thing. When artists are unhappy, you know whose fault it is. It's the label's fault.
Right.
Whenever it doesn't work, because they place, look at it now, the new artists, they meet the audience before they meet the record company. Yeah. Because they made the joint, they put it out, it's on iTunes, it's out, they start to heat up, and they get the record company around them for structure. A group of people that can organize it and make it work to its full potential. When that happens, then they're like, yo, it's cool. But the business, when we hear amazing artists and you go, what happened to them? Like, where'd they go? They wasn't done making music after 2 albums. Like, where the rest of the music at? And it just, the business happened to them. So it's like, if the company loses focus, if they're not in the red on the project so much, then they go, yo, okay. Yeah, let's get that next single. If it doesn't, when the ball hits the wall, if it bounces off, then that's the end of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got certain guys that are their relationships made them so powerful, like in our business, that they can't be moved. Like Dre, I don't think you understand. Like, this is why you've never heard me say anything negative about him. You see what I'm saying? And also connected to like M, because M's our relationship. My Eminem is Dr. Dre is Eminem's. Eminem to me is what Dr. Dre is to Eminem.
Yeah.
So to disrespect him in any way is just, you're out of pocket. You're not even following the chain of command that
Do
way.
y'all ever have, like, before, was there ever any disagreements? There's certain things that you just don't take to the public because it's not for the public?
Yeah. Like, if there's, with Dre, not much. Like, he gonna do what he want to do regardless. Like, and you going, like, Jimmy, their relationships, that's a different kind of relationship.
Right.
Bro. That was, like, even when it was East Coast, West Coast, they are the West Coast, bro.
Right, yeah.
Like, the whole thing. So you go, when I get over here and you're an East Coast artist, Ye has said this in the interview. It's like, there was a point where, like, I said I felt like a New York Knicks ball player in the LA locker room. Right? Like, cause I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Visitors.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm like, yo, we should be home here. I'm home. This is the home team. But it was never, you see, even when the award show thing happened, we was there. It's because you're supposed to be there. Like, that's just the way I was raised, baby.
Hey, man, when you think about where the music business is at now, you say that you coming with new music for 2023.
Yeah.
And the music business, man, is fickle, and some people want to run away from the music business, especially when they find the success that you found.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What makes you say, I want new music in 2023?
Because I can make what I want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not relying on them to be excited or to buy it. At this point, I just want to tour, big. I just want to tour.
I know.
36 countries of sold out in arenas, no support acts, no Live Nation to support the straight to venue, big money. Because I supported the tour myself.
I heard that. Put down and invested in yourself.
Yeah.
What does that feel like to go out damn near after 20 years after Get Rich? You know, get Rich or Die Trying, and the audience still show up, especially in the business where you're here today and gone tonight.
It's amazing, man. And it's also, I attribute that to also being connected to the three-headed monster.